to the shop. So we are working on the Sport Coupe. Big changes for the Sport Coupe that I need to talk about first before I start introducing content that is taking this car in a whole nother direction. Biggest thing is that the Sport Coupe is going to end up being a 5-window coupe. I was never really happy with, when you get a Sport Coupe, either you've got that cloth top or remnants of that cloth top, or you don't. In my case, the car did not have any remnants of the top at all, so my options at that point was to turn it into a coupester, and then I struggled with the idea of not having a roof that opens up your driving and your travel options considerably, and so I considered using that fiberglass shell. I was going to highly modify it, try to make it fit, but what I really wanted to do was to have a roof on the car. So I went and took some measurements in order to build a buck, and I was going to launch out on the path of building my own roof, which would have been a huge undertaking for an amateur at my level of amateurness. So, but I was going to go ahead and do it anyway, just because I really had no other options. And then lo and behold, this roof system pops up, and it's available, and I'm ready to commit, and I buy it, and here we are talking about making the coupe, the Sport Coupe a coupe. So before I get into grafting these components onto my car, there's some massaging that I need to do with the panels themselves. They've got many years of issues that they're wearing, and I believe at one time this car, this coupe here, must have been either sitting on upside down with all the weight pushing down on the roof, or maybe it got rolled over. I'm not sure, because there was an extensive amount of damage that happened in these back corners. These body beads here, the belt line, actually, you could tell it kind of wanted to buckle at one time. So there's something that pretty serious happened with the car there. So I'm trying to fix some of that. And my upcoming videos is going to be about the prep that I do to these panels, and then how I'm going to fit it to the car, and how I'm going to actually graft it into the car. So should be some good videos if I capture the right shots. And anyway, so that's what I got going on with the Sport Coupe. I'll pan around here and add some other photos that I've taken of my individual parts. And anyway, we'll get at it. I'm going to pull out a bulge out of one of these panels using a Harbor Freight stud gun as my heat source. And I'd like to see how that works, and thought I'd go ahead and share it with you. So check it out. So I thought, rather than get surprised while I'm actually working on my car piece, why don't I go ahead and set up a simulation, so to speak, to test this out. And originally I was just going to test the timing, a 2 count versus a 3 count versus a 4 count on the metal, to see at which point you start running the risk of burning through. But then I started thinking, hey, well, why don't I just go ahead and stretch the metal and put a goose egg on it and see what sort of impact we can have on it. So anyway, I got the mock-up piece right here. This is a piece from my 2-door sedan that is currently on hold. It should be very representative of the result we'll get with the metal over there. There we go. Okay. Here we go. We should be quicker now. the frame. There we go, you can see the bad area there. Okay, now I get it sideways for you. I do have the surface is rough here in the contact areas. There is going to be some level of trade-off that happens in the finish. But I do believe that I took out at least half of that whack that I had made with the mallet. And so I'm confident enough to proceed, I believe, with that little test right there. And I believe what I'll do is do less time than like the 3 count. That's a little bit too long. I think I'm going to just go like a 2 count. Yeah, that worked out well. That worked out well. A little bit more here. I might be able to dolly that and move that around a little bit now. I can handle that. So, clean that up a little bit more. Okay, so this is where we were with the other side that was closer to being correct. And now, if anything, I'm a little bit low. A little bit low right here. I might have got a little more aggressive than what I should have. Okay, so this is the impression of the other side. Let's see if I've got this in the frame. I'm showing right now, you can't see it very well. I've got about a 1/16 of an inch at the center right here that's too low. So I'll end up standing this panel up and tapping that out a little bit, but I should be right on it after that. And I'm going to end up skim coating this this entire area down the road. So anywho, yep, thumbs up on using this method. It worked. It worked. Very happy. So, hope you liked it, and more to follow. Catch you later.